Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about Bara Sapoko NDAIYE. And yeah, he has signed a new deal. uh it's flipping over. Because Judgment Day to come and we did not sign Liv Morgan, fam. What the hell are we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I need everybody to calm down. Put the phone down. Stop scrolling because Bayern Munich have done something again. And I don't know whether to laugh, I don't know whether to applaud, or I don't know whether to call the police, fam. Because Bayern have just completed the permanent signing of 18-year-old midfielder from Senegal, Bara Sapoko Ndiaye. Yes, Bara Sapoko Ndiaye for approximately 3.5 million 5-year deal, 5-year contract until 2031. And Bayern apparently looked at this guy and said, that's our guy. That's the guy we want. But then I read the scouting report, and then this is where things get interesting because this man is good at ball carrying, got some speed in him, dynamism, has technical ability, intelligence in possession, versatile, and defensive work rate. This guy is. Wait. We are cooking. What are we cooking in this lab, bro? Because when I hear all of this, one name comes to mind. N'Golo Kante, fam. What are we doing? Listen, I'm not saying Bara Sapoko NDI is N'Golo Kante. I'm saying he's going to become the next N'Golo Kante, fam. I'm simply saying that. Why does the scouting report sound like N'Golo Kante's CV, fam? Excellent defensive work rate, speed, intelligence in possession, versatility. Brother, where is the ball, fam? Because that's the first question I have. You know when you play FIFA and everybody has 99 stamina, you look away for 3 seconds and they're suddenly on the other side of the pitch. That's Bara, fam. That's Bara Sapoko NDI, fam. You pass the ball into midfield, Bara takes it. You try to press him, Bara runs, bruv. Bara runs. Bara Usain Bolt, fam. What are we doing? You try to counter attack, Bara runs, bruv. You try to escape, Bara runs, bruv. At this point, this poor man probably gets home from training and his legs are still running without him, fam. And imagine the conversations with Kante. Kante walks into Bayern's training ground. He sees Bara. Bruv. Bro. Okay, now let's talk about the deal. Let's talk about the fee. 3.5 M. That's cheap as chips. That's cheap. For an 18-year-old with this much potential, Bayern are basically saying, we'll take one, please. 3.5 million. Thank you very much. Receipt? Nope. Okay, goodbye. And according to the scouting report, his market value is around 4 million. But the potential in this market value could go upwards to 40 plus, bro. 40 million plus. Plus, fam. So Bayern are basically saying buy him for 3.5 million, develop him, give him time, improve him, and then one day somebody comes along and say, we'll give you 40 M for him. Bayern will say, no, 50. Nah, we'll say 60. Let's think about it. And then earlier appears from behind the curtains like 70 mil. 70 M and we have a deal, brother. That's Bayern, bro. We just develop players. They develop the assets of world-class players, bro. What are we talking about, fam? Now, imagine this midfield. We got the established players, and then suddenly 18-year-old Bara Sapoko NDI walks into the room, bro. Everybody's talking, everybody's stretching, everybody prepare for training. Then Bara walks past them, morning, fam. and he's gone because this man has dynamism. Dynamism, fam. Bara, what are you doing today, fam? Pressing. Why we're not training yet, fam? I know, fam. He's pressing the vending machine. He's pressing the physio. He's pressing the kit, man. Everybody's getting pressed, bruv. Let's go, fam. Now, let's go on to this. Let's go back. Let's look at this. Bara Sapoko NDAIYE's scouting report. Position: a central midfielder, an age 18-year-old club Bayern Munich, current market value 40M. Strengths: dynamism, speed, ball carrying, technical ability, intelligence in possession, versatility, defensive work rate. That's what we want from our players from. We're cooking. Areas to improve: physical development, consistency, decision making, under pressure, experience at senior level, bro. Potential market value 40M plus. Player comparison: Tom Bischoff. I rest my case, fam. I rest my case because Bischoff is absolutely going to be, bro. Tom Bischoff, nah, forget it. Andrea Bischoff, fam. This guy is amazing, bro. He is gonna be a world-class midfielder, if not already, bro. Calm out, bro. People are going to tell me to be calm, bro. I'm not staying calm, bro. I want the UCL blood. We are close, bro. And from this person said, NDI is one of the most intriguing young midfielders I have been following. His dynamism, speed with the ball, and the ability to adapt to different roles makes him a very interesting profile for modern football. He can operate centrally, but has also been tested in wider defensive areas, showing the tactical flexibility Bayern value. After his successful loan spell, Bayern have now made the move permanent, signing him until 2030. This is a player with enormous room for development. I will be following his progression closely. Oh, I will be absolutely. I will be following this guy because he plays for my club, blood. Bara Sapoko Kante, blood. But let's actually be serious for a second, because underneath all the jokes in this, there are some genuine interesting things in this. Now, let's be serious. He's only 18, and his strengths include ball carrier, technical ability. Yeah, he's a central midfielder. His strengths is ball carrying, technical ability, intelligence in possession, and defensive work rate. This is an exciting combination because you don't just want a midfielder who can tackle. You don't just want somebody who can pass. You don't want someone who can run. Bro. You want someone who can understand when to do each thing, bro. And apparently, that's one of Bara's biggest strengths: intelligence in possession. That's important because football isn't just run, run, run. If that was football, I'd be playing for Bayern, fam. Football is knowing when do I pass, when do I carry, when do I slow the game, when do I press, when do I stay, when do I move, fam? And if Bara can develop that side of his game, Bayern might have something. We might have something here. We might be cooking, but he's not perfect. Calm down. He is 18. He's not supposed to be the finished product. The scouting report literally lists areas for him to improve on: consistency, decision making, experience at senior level, etc. And you know what? That's normal. He's 18. Some people expect young players to arrive at Bayern already playing like they're 28, fam. Brother, he hasn't even finished the tutorial, fam. He's still unlocking skills. You can't say why isn't he playing like prime flipping parallel? Because he's 18. Give the man time. Let him develop, bro. Let him make mistakes. Let him learn, bro. Let him get stronger. Let him learn. Let him experience senior football, because that's how young players become great players, fam. But that weakness is hilarious when you think about Bayern, because Bayern is one of the worst places on earth to have questionable decision making under pressure, bro. Imagine Bara receiving the ball. One Bayern player says, turn. Another says, man, move. The crowd is screaming. The opponent is pressing. The manager is shouting. And Bara's thinking, which option should I choose? Brother, you have zero point 0.4 seconds. Welcome to Bayern Munich. But that's exactly why playing at this level can help him. He'll learn. He'll experience pressure. He'll learn how to make decisions fast. And if he develops that part of his game, that's when things get scary for opponents. Senegal to Munich, bro. I have big respects to Bara already. Let's appreciate the journey, bro. An 18-year-old Senegalese midfielder, now a Bayern. That's massive. You go from Senegal to one of the biggest clubs in world football. You walk into the Allianz Arena, looking at the Bayern badge, look at the trophies, blood, look at the history, and you're thinking, yeah, I signed for this club, blood. Imagine seeing the Champions League trophy sitting there. You're seeing the Bundesliga trophy, and you walk into the training room, and then someone tells you, by the way, your potential value is 40, and Barrack says, excuse me, no pressure, me, none of that, fam. Less of that, blood. Bara versus Tom Bishop. I'm loving this Tom Bishop comparison, bro. Because Bishop, Andrea Bishop, bro. Let me show my respects to Bishop, bro. Another young midfielder. And then that's where this becomes interesting. Because Bayern have a lot of young talent. The question is, can Bara Sapoko NDAIYE become a good player? The question is, can Bara force his way into Bayern's plans? That's the challenge, bro. Because Bayern don't care that you're talented. You have to prove it, bro. You have to train. You have to improve. You have to take your opportunities. And when that opportunity comes, you have to grab it, bro. You better take it. You better shoot your shot. Wow, bro. Let's go, bro. Pew, pew, and all that blood. Because if Bara starts getting mints, starts making appearances, start winning the ball, start carrying the ball, start contributing, suddenly the conversation changes. Because people start saying, who's that 3.5M kid right there? And then they'll start saying, wait, why is Bara playing this well, blood? And I'm telling you right now, if Bara starts becoming a defensive monster, I'm changing his name. Forget Bara Sapoko NDAIYE. Forget PSN, blood. Forget Bara, bro. His new name is Bara Sapoko Kante, blood. You think you've beaten the press? No, Bara's coming. You dribble past one player, Bara's there. You dribble past two, Bara's there. You dribble past three, Kante's cousin has arrived, blood. You could literally be in another country and Bara somehow appears. How did you get here, blood? Defensive work rate, blood. And what my final verdict is, 3.5M, very interesting, 18-year-old, huge potential, central midfielder, excellent, dynamism, yes, ball carrying, yes, technical ability, yes, versatility, yes, defensive work rate, yes, potential 40 million value. We're talking, but don't put unrealistic expectations on. He is young. He needs time. He needs physical development. He needs consistency. He needs experience. He needs to improve his decision making under pressure. And most importantly, he needs to play, blood. He needs to play because potential means nothing if you don't develop it. So Bayern, you've got the player, now cook, develop him, give him opportunities, let him learn, brother. And let's see what Bara Sapoko NDAIYE can become. Because maybe, just maybe, Bayern have found themselves a midfielder who can become a serious player. Maybe not the next Kante, maybe not the next superstar, but potentially a very, very good midfielder. And if he starts flying around the Allianz Arena winning every ball, you already know what I'm calling him. Bara Sapoko Kante. Bayern paid 3.5M. The scouting report says 40 million potential. And I'm telling you right now, keep an eye on this guy. Because if Bara develops the way Bayern hope he does, we might have a problem. Bara Sapoko NDI, remember the name. Bara Sapoko Conte. Let's go, blood. I am very happy for this. I'm happy for NDI, the person. This guy, we're going from Senegal to Germany, the biggest club in Munich, in Germany. I'm happy for him. Let's go. Let's cook, Bayern. Whatever you're cooking in this lab, you're cooking 5-star Michelin star meals, blood. Let's go, blood. We are cooking, bro. Champions League 26-27 season. Let's go. The road starts now. Let's cook, people. Peace out and one love. This has been I'm Not Mellow. Let's go.